I'm Fairhope Realtor David Black for Fairhope Now. There are classic car collectors and there are classic airplane collectors, fighter jet collectors, and they're here in Fairhope now. Fighting warriors visit Fairhope. Some of these military jets have a history straight from the Soviet Union.
MiG-15, it's one of the iconic jets of the Korean War. The Russians surprised us with it. In 1950, it basically outflew and outfought any American airplane at the time, forced us to rush the North American F-86 Sabre into combat when it was brand new.
These jets are privately owned by members of the Classic Jet Aircraft Association. The group's roughly 250 eclectic jet owners share something in common. They love warbirds. MiG-15, how did you wind up with this aircraft?
You know, the joke is I always say I bought it on eBay, which you could actually find them on eBay sometimes. Some of the parts are available on eBay.
These jets wound up in private hands after the Soviet Union collapsed. The Soviets had partnered with various countries, supplying them with money and jets to equip their air defenses. When the Union fell apart, so did the flow of cash.
Those air forces sold these airplanes to Western investors for pennies on the dollar. This airplane was purchased for $3,000 or $4,000. And this is it's a very technically good airplane. It's mechanically a sound airplane. It's well made. If you try to place an equivalent airplane, it'd be like an F-86, which is $750,000 airplane now. So it's a very ironic situation that the loss of the war actually allowed us to profit and get these very interesting, very historically significant airplanes in the country.
The group's members include retired military pilots. Their hopes of flying today fall victim to unfriendly weather. Only one flight gets off the ground. Fairhope resident and association president Zach McNeil owns this L-39 Albatross. This jet may be old, but don't call it rickety.
It was a Czechoslovakian-built airplane that was commissioned by the Russian military as a fighter trainer, and then later they made different variants of it which were actually ground attack fighters.
What's it like to fly?
It's a great airplane. It's a +8, -4G airplane, which means it can do any aerobatic maneuver you can imagine. And you know, they're incredibly reliable. They don't break much, and they got the performance is and reliability when you combine those two is second to none in the airplane market.
The fly-in lasts through the weekend. David Black, Fairhope Now.